Hello, my name is Mac MacLachlan, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to the SHAPES project. SHAPES stands for Smart and Healthy Aging through people engaging in supportive systems. I'm based at the All Institute at Maynooth University in Ireland. So, SHAPES is led by the All Institute, but it works across 36 partners and 14 European countries. We will be engaging more than 2,000 older adults across 15 pilot sites in 10 EU member states. So this includes 8 reference sites of the European Innovation Partnership on active and healthy aging. And it literally involves hundreds of stakeholders. And we want to bring forth solutions that will help to improve health, well-being, and independence, and of course, the autonomy of older individuals. So SHAPES is an innovation action. And really what an innovation action means is it's an action that shows how things work when they're put together. So we want to build, pilot, and actually deploy a large-scale EU standardized open platform. By open platform, I mean something that anybody can use free of charge. So the integration of a broad range of technological, organizational, clinical, educational, and societal solutions, in other words, bringing the complexity together to produce an outcome that gives people a valued and high quality of life. So we'll be looking at SHAPES digital solutions across a whole range of different products. I'll say a bit more in a moment. But we're also looking at the ecosystem. What do you need to establish to make all of those things work together? And also, of course, the marketplace. How can the marketplace be regulated so that everyone has a fair opportunity to access some of the exciting technological innovations? And by way of achieving that, we'll be coming up with a range of recommendations which provide guidelines and a roadmap to help us make this marketplace and this ecosystem and this range of digital solutions work for everyday users across Europe. You see here the dispersion of countries involved, so a wide range, and you see there the 36 partners that we described before. So it works across research and training organizations, small and medium enterprises, non-governmental organizations, public organizations, universities, and industry. So really covering all types of stakeholders. So some of the digital products, and this is only some, but they range from conversational assistants and chatbots to technology that uses biometrics and face and emotional recognition, a range of different robots. We look at ways of stimulating cognition for rehabilitation purposes. We engage with big data and the Internet of Things, and we use various types of predictive modeling. And we put a great emphasis on security. And at the middle of this slide, you'll see we have COVID-19 because we, like many other projects, had to adapt how we responded to the new challenges that COVID-19 brought along. So some of our themes, just starting up on the right-hand side, physical rehabilitation at home, then cross-border health data. When people travel across borders, we want them to be able to bring information about their health and well-being with them. Psychosocial and cognitive stimulation, medicine control and optimization. What's the best and most convenient way to take and record your medications? Smart living environment for healthy aging at home. How can we add value to your home so that it's a safer place, but also be able to monitoring things that you want to monitor in terms of your health and well-being, and then improving in-home and community-based care. So people who would be coming in and out of your home, and indeed you might be contributing to the care of others as well. And then finally, caring for older individuals with neurodegenerative diseases. So I'm not going to go through all of this slide, but we ask really some very important and straightforward questions in our design process. What are the needs of SHAPE users? So we start from the person's own life space, if you like, and then how can SHAPES help? The sort of thing we do, it's not just technology. We're looking at the broader life experience of people, but can SHAPES work here? And when we suggest solutions to people, and of course the solution isn't the technology, it's how the person uses the technology. So when they use that technology, what are their first impressions? Does that seem to work for them? What do they think, and what do other people in terms of care providers or some of the engineers and scientists who've been involved in developing some of the technologies, what do people think from different experiences? And then are things working in the way that they should? So something might work technologically, but is it actually working in the sense of connecting up with different systems? Is it working as in it fits in a useful way in your own life? So lots of different ways in which something may or may not work. And then will SHAPES help improve the daily health and well-being of older people more generally? So for each of these sorts of questions, we have a very systematic way of exploring and thinking through the answers, and then bringing them all together in this sort of supportive ecology. So the sort of impacts that we expect from SHAPES is a European-led platform for smart, healthy, and independent living. Increased competitiveness of the European ICT industry, and increased competitiveness because there's greater interoperability. We can identify good and best practices, and we can also promote financial models that work in a way that we can gauge and promote the appropriate products to scale within the European marketplace. We want to have links and synergy between member states. As I said, don't want to have going across borders as being a problem. We want to improve evidence-based efficacy in systems. It's not just technology changing, it's systems changing to suit the life space of the people. And then also improving quality of life and health for those involved. And those involved are really the anchor. We're learning from and revising the systems and the technologies all the time so that they fit the people rather than the people having to fit the technology. So user-centeredness is where we see the validation of what we're doing being anchored. So the innovative solutions need to be innovative, not just in terms of fancy technology, but in terms of accessibility, privacy, security, addressing the needs of vulnerable people, and also looking at things like liability and trusting that the technologies that are at work are at work in reliable and safe ways for the users. So if you'd like to find out more about SHAPES, you can find us on these different digital media. And we hope that you find the work that we're doing interesting, and that you keep checking into our different media and our web pages over the next few years. On behalf of the SHAPES Consortium, thank you very much indeed. Bye.